Thank you, both of you. In every crisis, there are winners and losers. With the Spanish economic downturn wrapping its tentacles around nearly every sector of the economy, local food producers have been feeling the pinch. This has given strength to calls to reassess the country's international marketing efforts. And in a country that has long concentrated on quantity, the message of quality has been left by the wayside. Alejandra Anson from Elite Gourmet hopes to change that, and her efforts provide hope for homegrown brands that are finally beginning to look abroad in their quest for survival.
Spanish chefs are everywhere and they are very renowned. But no work has been done with the Spanish food and beverage, and we thought that was the important thing of a country because it's what the economy moves. It's our exportation or even our products selling in this country. So we decided that Spanish has like many of the best products in the world. So we had to do something to just promote them and do a good communication.
Elite Gourmet is one of the success stories to come out of Spain's economic downturn. This is a young, determined company working with local producers in order to put an end to a long-running Spanish affliction, poor international marketing. By establishing a coveted stamp of quality and by encouraging key product design changes, Elite Gourmet is spurring a much overdue conversation about the importance of food quality, both inside and out. I'm talking with the company's founder, Alejandra Anson, about why one should never overlook the ingredients that make up the meal.
Spanish is known for its molecular cuisine, let's say, and for its very good chefs. So it's all about techniques, and new products, and very weird things, let's say. But they didn't do anything for our Iberico ham or our olive oil or our wines, because we're known from the techniques. It's not of what we put in the plate, but how we do it. That's what Spain is known for. So we have to work for the products because Spain is not going very good. The sales are going down and down and down here. So we have to go abroad. When we started to export products, Italy had the image, France had the quality, and the only niche for Spain was just volume. And that's what we did, and export so many liters of wine and so many liters of olive oil, but never in a good packaging, with a good brand and doing marketing for them. It's just like selling everything in one, and that's what we like. And I think this is finished because now we have to sell at much higher prices.
And obviously there's increased focus on international marketing. How do you think Spanish companies and brands, or particularly your brands that you represent, are waking up to this international marketing challenge?
We're focusing on quality, and when we started Elite Gourmet, it has only 2 years and a half, so it's a very, very young company. We thought we were going to do everything abroad and just go and started with Great Britain and then France and then just go to Brazil, China. And we realized that we had to work so much in Spain. And the first thing we had to work is with the producers to believe they have a very good product. And after that, they are starting to wake up and starting to change all the branding and to change all the packaging and to go with like something better to go international. And I think it's working. You know, in these 2 years and a half, we have 37 products now. And maybe, it's not a lot, but maybe 4 or 5 of our brands have changed everything. And for us, that's very important because we realize that they're starting to be concerned that if they want to sell and to sell with better prices, they have to do that. They have to invest first.
An oft-cited example of the Spanish marketing malaise is olive oil. Typically sold in a plump plastic bottle with a prosaic label and a low price, Spanish olive oil has done little to ascend to that top shelf. Their Italian neighbours, on the other hand, pour it into a sleek glass bottle complemented by a stylish label and a heftier price tag. To add insult to injury, this olive oil is often sourced from Spain but sold as Italian. Today, the evolution of the Spanish bottle is emblematic of changing attitudes within the industry.
Ugly plastic bottle was the good olive oil because we used to sell everything in like gallons to the Italians. That's the first thing. And now we're trying to copy what the Italians did for over 50 years. And I think we're doing it good. We have, in Spain, there is the biggest variety and quantity of olive oil. So we have very, very good olive oils from the softest one to the spiciest one. So we have like a very, very big variety.
Well, we have a bottle here as well, which isn't the typical plastic bottle. It's actually a beautiful, sleek, tall glass bottle. It looks great. So is this a new trend in Spanish olive oil?
Exactly. That's what people are doing. But I think they have to just get together and do important brands to export. Because if you have maybe 1,000, 2,000 little brands of olive oil, the problem is still the same one because people don't know that Spanish olive oil is good. Everywhere you go outside Spain, if you ask for people for olive oil, they say it's Italian.
Why is Spanish olive oil better than Italian oil? Even though sometimes it's Spanish olive oil in an Italian bottle, what makes Spanish olive oil better?
I think it's not always better. I think both of us will have great olive oil, but we have a bigger quantity of that. You have to compare one to one, and that's very, very hard. And you have to compare every variety one to one, and it's difficult. Maybe the difference between one olive oil and another one, it's as big as difference in white and red wine. So it's very, very difficult to compare. What we say is that we have great olive oils too. We don't want to say that we have the better one.
Also, do you think this has something to do with the fact that Spain has emerged into the international market later than everyone else after the dictatorship?
France started maybe in the late 19th century, as well as Italy. They have a very big immigration to the States, and that's what all the exportation started. And there were people that went to start up companies. Spain was closed till the 1940s, 1950s. So we are 50 years behind, and we cannot be so hard on ourselves. It's just we have to change things now and just do it right. I strongly feel that if we go for our best products, we can do something. We can still do something. And I think it's important too that we realize that we are in the 21st century. We are not in the 19th century. So it's not only Spain that's trying to sell its products. It's Argentina, it's Brazil, it's the Middle East is saying, okay, I do something. And China, they want to start to do good quality food and beverage, and they're trying to plant olive trees. So the competition is going to be harder and harder every year. And we cannot still try to do things like France did 100 years ago. So we have to think bigger.
So it's now or never?
It's now or never, and only we think out of the box.
That was Alejandra Anson speaking to Monocle's Liam Eldus in Madrid.